you at home, I'm sorry you're not with us. Can't hear me? Can we all rise and say our pledge of allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. No, not that. I'll be right back. I need my folder. Yeah, that one's mine. No,
Love a good trip. You coming? What's that?
Oops, sorry, everybody. Okay. We have the minutes, and I hope you all got a chance to look at the minutes. Can I have a motion to accept the minutes, please? Okay, Jennifer, can I have a second?
I second.
Okay, and who is reading the treasurer's report? Kim, baby, come up here. Okay. So we have an opening balance of $5,277.93. Our income, bank interest was $545. Title I reimbursement, $269.34. Profit for online tutoring, $100. The water, soda, $124. Total income was $498.79. Our expenses, Staten Island Federation of PTA's journal at $100. Staten Island Federation PTA Booster Journal at $75. Gift to school, $151.92. Hospitality, $25.98. Gift to school, boys lacrosse team, $500. Sweatshirts to sell, $545. Total expenses of $1,397.90, with a closing balance as of March 31st, 2017, was $4,378.82. Can I have a motion to accept the treasurer's report? Second. Thank you so much. Okay, we are having our PTA scholarships to seniors. So please encourage your children as they're seniors to write an essay. The topic is life is a journey, not a destination. How do you view your life as a journey? What are some goals, dreams, and aspirations you have for your journey through life? How can you achieve them? What qualities and attributes will you need to succeed? What has Newark High School provided you with to help you on your journey? These will be awarded to 8 seniors, $200 check on the award ceremony on, I think it's May 24th, if I'm not mistaken, May 21st, May 23rd. So please, if you do have seniors, encourage them to write an essay. We have a nominating committee, and Holly, would you come up and tell us who we have on there?
I'd be happy to.
Come on up. Talk to my black line.
So this is what I do?
Yeah.
So this is our nominate. This is who we have running for our positions. Our executive board. We have Michelle McComb running as president. Our first VP is Janice Bond. Janice. We have the second VP. We're going to have a runoff vote for them. Is Anne-Marie Durago, Anne-Marie, and Kim LaBarry. Kim, can you raise your hands? The treasurer, we have Jean Marie Ianzello. She's not in the room, but she'll be here in a minute. Recording secretary, we have Julie Larson. She is somewhere. And correspondence Lillian Cipolleti. So if anybody wants to run, the nominations are open. There's a room, Mr. Serafom, on the table. We're happy to have you. And that's every day. And the vote will be next month, May 17th, at between 7 and 7:30, right here in cafeteria A. So please. For those of you who are at home, you are missing our wonderful
buffet that we have. The food is delicious, and sorry that you couldn't be with us. The other thing I just want to mention, and I'm sure Mrs. Angelis will talk about that, is the parent course is still open, right? So please, there's spoilers on the parent courses. Please take advantage of it. I think the courses are going to be fantastic. Also, please sign in the attendance book that we have today. I appreciate it. The book is somewhere over here. So I really appreciate it if everyone signs in. Okay, we are going to have our restorative circle this evening, but before that, we want to put that to the end, because unfortunately we will not be able to video that because we're in two separate places. So we are going to let Mrs. DeAngelis go first, and so I'm going to turn this on. Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here, and those of you who are watching from home. I just want to share with you just the implementation stages that we've gone through with the Restorative Justice Program, where those of you who are in attendance tonight, you'll experience some of the work that our staff has gone through this year, as well as some of our students. So last year, we signed up for a pilot program to be a restorative justice school. And what that was for was to see if we can find alternatives to suspension. And that doesn't mean ignore inappropriate behavior. It doesn't mean to disregard inappropriate behavior. And it doesn't mean to lower expectations. But what it does mean is that we find ways where we can have students realize that their behavior is inappropriate and maybe find a better way to change the behavior, fix the behavior, or mend the fences of which the behavior broke, so to say. Is it good over there?
Nailed it.
Okay. So what you will see is that over the last couple of months, we've had students who maybe cursed out teacher and then wrote an apology letter to that teacher, or made a public apology in front of a class, including a gym class of 100 students in the room, where they went in and apologized to the class for interrupting instruction and for being disrespectful to the teacher. We have had students go through mediations. We've had students write essays, and the essays have been very telling to us because we've found out more about the child than if we just suspended the child, had that child stay home for 5 days, and then come back to us without any plan of action in terms of integrating them back into a classroom or a situation that obviously was not really settled. So tonight we're going to have the parents experience some of the work that the students and the staff have done. So the staff spent the first half of the year actually doing so we do tonight. I believe that that has had a huge impact on the tone of our building. Because let's be honest, sometimes it's not the children. Sometimes it could be an attitude or a flippant remark from adults that actually trigger the behavior that the students have. So in kind of allowing teachers to expose themselves, to become vulnerable a little bit, has really opened their eyes to how certain things can be triggers for students. And so that's how we spent the first half of the year. We've now changed direction where we're actually addressing specific behaviors that come in the classroom and the best way that teachers can manage it before having it go up into something new. So that's what tonight is about. I'm sorry that you at home are not here because I think that it's valuable for you. I know that our parents, our staff have told us that they use it home for their own children at home, so that they handle what may be conflicts at home in a better way as well. So that's the first piece, and I just wanted to explain that before it just happened tonight. The second thing, again, is I want to encourage you to think about enrolling in our parent courses, including our exercise courses, our computer courses, our college preparation courses, ESL. Everything can be found on our website under the parent corner. Yep. And we have flyers here tonight for whoever wants to. We have quite a bit of an enrollment. There'll be dinner all of the nights of classes, and all of the teachers have really been preparing really hard for that, including the Hoffman, where the parents will have their own sample booklet of activities that will help you understand the writing program that we have here at Newell. And it's just so funny because I was speaking to one of the parents just now who said that their older child who graduated Newell a couple of years ago is running straight A's in college, and that she attributes some of that success, a large part of that success, am I right, Kim?
Yes.
To the writing that she did here because her professors were really impressed with the writing. So I'm hoping that goes to all our students. I sent you an email today from your path about Friday's Day of Silence. So I just want you to know that I do support the students. This is probably our 5th or 6th year of doing a day of silence. So the students will come in through these 2 doors. That's where they enter in the morning. We'll have a table set up. They can go over and pledge that they want to be supportive of a day of silence, which just brings awareness to the treatment of students who may struggle being accepted for their gender decisions, their choices of sexuality, and so we want to support all students. And so we're encouraging as many students as possible and staff to be involved. Obviously, staff can't stay silent in the class and they have to teach, but for the most part, they can sign up and at least wear a badge and pledge. So that's Friday. And as I said on my message last night, we're now down to 32 days till finals and 36 days till Regents school days. But when you say that number out loud, you could realize there's not too many school days. So I'm really encouraging students to really think about that and start preparing now. Get a Barron's book, do a region or 2 here and there. Even if you do a few Regents questions each night, you'd be surprised. They can't make up questions, like they reuse questions or they reword questions that have been used before. So if students get used to doing the Regents questions and they read the answers in the back once they've done them, it will help them prepare for the Regents. So, we're hoping that that will happen. Saturday tutoring, after school tutoring, I know I've been sending a whole bunch of information to you. We have it posted all over the place, and we hope that you will do that. I just want to remind everyone, and I know Danielle will talk a little bit about terrarium now, but on that same night, which is Friday, April 28th, in the cafeteria here, the National Honor Society will host their 3rd annual senior citizen prom. It's the senior prom. And so right now there's over 150 seniors that have registered. So if you have family members or neighbors that are home, it is such a wonderful evening. They get dressed up. It's totally free. We decorate this room beautifully. We have a DJ. They dance. They eat. Our students interact with them. It is absolutely superb. And you'd be surprised. Some of them carry in their actual prom dresses and prom suits, and they bring them with them because they never got to go to their prom because of the war or because of different things. It's a wonderful, wonderful evening. So if you know of anybody, family members, grandparents, or neighbors, please talk to them about it. They can either contact us or they can contact her. And it's a really great evening. Our kids talk about it for a year after it happens. So I'm hoping that you'll be part of that. And that's it. Does anyone have any questions? I know you can't ask me from home, but you can email me. Right, so May 3rd is going to be SLC Awards Night. Each SLC is planning something a little different. Who's having a barbecue, who's having food, who's having cake and coffee, but there'll be awards that night for all the underclassmen, 9th, 10th, and 11th, for each SLC. The SLPs are in the midst of planning it right now. Each one has different places in the school building. And we planned around the size because we've made mistakes in the past where we've had more parents than we've had room for. So now we've made sure that everyone has ample space to have these boards. Let me also give you a quick update. So I'm meeting tomorrow with the contractors who are going to install the ramp in the front of the school for handicap access. And we've been waiting and fighting for that for a very long time. And last year when we had the fire incident, the smoke incident during SING, we realized that there was no way for wheelchairs to get out the front door we will have that, that's moving. We've also sat down with the contractors for the field, and we're told they're starting this summer. So in July, they should be breaking ground. We've already picked the colors of the turf, and we're ready to go. What you don't know as parents, but the staff heard last night, when they were working on, there was a big shop upstairs that we gutted out, and we're making 2 classrooms, a media center and a regular classroom. When they were drilling last Thursday, they went into a main cable of electricity. So on North Wing, 2nd floor, we have 11 classrooms without lights. So they put temporary lighting up right now, and there are electricians up there right now working on that. But they say they'll have that fixed by Saturday. And we met with the auditorium people at 3 o'clock today. And we will have lighting, stage lighting for the spring musical. And we will have sounds for the spring musical. And we're really, really excited about that. Staff will be trained next week. So we're excited about that. And we actually got a call. We haven't sat down yet, but we got a call. But we got $350,000 to begin the work on the culinary room and set it up almost, you know, when it was first built, it was set up like a home economics lab. And, you know, back in the day, we had home eco. Now it's a culinary lab. So it'll look a lot like those TV shows. So that will be a couple of months in progress. And then once the room is up and running, we'll rehire a culinary teacher and we'll get that program up and running. I do want to share with you some really great news. We had our first Ivy League acceptance. We had Sean from our
Health science.
Health
Sciences.
Yeah, no, Institute of Health Sciences. My last name is escaping me. All right, Sean, I'm sorry. I know it because I say it all the time. It'll come back to me. I'll see you in a moment. But he was accepted to Columbia University with a $72,000 scholarship. So we're excited about that. And now we have 2 of our Air Force JROTC students who now have officially passed their licensing exam for a commercial drone operating license in our aerospace program. So we're very, very proud of those 2 accomplishments just in the past 2-3 days. So, and that's it. Any other questions? Yes.
It's supposed to be bad weather. Is weather
My.
great adventure with sophomores.
Usually they do go rain or shine. Yeah, unfortunately, because those are the days that the park closes, so that there are no outside people. That's why we do it. Okay, anything else? All right, thank you. Yeah.
Did you happen to see all the girls model their dresses on Wendy Williams?
I did, it's on my phone.
Yes, we shared it on Facebook.
We shared it on Facebook, if you go on Facebook. So we have 15 seniors that actually went to that, yes, they get to the prom event. That's going to be on TLC in just another couple of weeks. But 4 seniors were chosen to be on the Wendy Williams show. We just posted it on our Facebook page this afternoon. It was exciting. The girls, I mean, Wendy Williams was crying. Like, she was really touched by our kids. Yeah, so, yeah, you should see. It's really great. People are getting sick of hearing New York.
Never.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I forgot to put on this list. I'm so sorry about the experience, but Danielle is here. And if you want to come, let her know. It's definitely opening. It's such a fun night. We've done the painting. I think terrariums is going to be a lot of fun. Please sign the attendance book. That's very important that we have the attendance. Eat. And I'm going to turn the time over to Katie and to Seth. And I'm sorry.
No, there's somewhere.
And I guess for the people at home, thank you for tuning in and come out next month. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Where'd they go?
Kill it.